So let's start with 5 rainbows, big rainbows. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's go into Frankenstein. So alternating, you can do a knee tap if you want. I just got so excited about the boxing today, I completely was going to bypass the warm-up. Okay, let's do figure 8s. And I told my class yesterday, my right shoulder is a mess. So don't follow me for bigness of your movements with my right arm because it may not be going very big today. Okay, good. Let's go to T arms with tap backs. Try to get those arms open wide as you go. Palms are open wide. Okay, good. Let's do the crossbody push. So we're going to push, switch, push. Okay, good. Let's go to jog in place or high knees and arms overhead. So we're pushing the big arms up, big march. If you're feeling up to it, you can start jogging and pushing. Okay, good. Let's go to speed bag arms, forward and back. Again, you can pick up the pace and jog or just walk it forward and back. Reverse the arms. Okay, good. Now let's go to those deadlifts up and down. So hands on the thighs, back is straight, down and up. Notice my back does not round. Okay, wide stance, reach to the floor. Okay, come back up, reach over the right. Remember, you can go forward or back. Okay, the other side. Okay, good. Let's go. Arms across the front. Okay, switch. Overhead. Switch. Okay, let's go ear to shoulder. Switch to the other side. Okay, let's get ankles. So let's either find a wall, using my bag as the wall, push off of it. You can use your chair, come off here, or you can prop up on the chair leg. Okay, switch. Ruber. Sorry guys, that's my dog. He thinks somebody's here. Okay, good. Now go ahead, get your gloves on. I'm gonna go ahead and leave mine off today so I can make sure I run the timer okay, but I am gonna go with my bag. I was here. Got him here. Let's slide my gel gloves on if I needed to. Okay, so get ready with your bag or shadow boxing. You can come at the camera. Again, feel free to sit in a chair if you need to. We're gonna go 45 seconds on, a 15-second break. We're gonna do power punch for jab cross first, 45 seconds, 15-second break, and then we're gonna go into high knees, okay? So this first round is gonna get your heart rate up and get some cardio. Again, anytime you need to take a break, that's fine, and just jump back in as you're ready, okay? So it looks like everybody's ready to go here. Looking down the line. 9. Oh, I see gloves on, guys. This is awesome. So even if you're shadow boxing, guys, your gloves are going to add you a little bit of weight to your hands. So that's good as well for a little bit of strength training, endurance, and cardio. All right, guys. So jab, cross, power to start with. So make sure you got that left foot in front, and we're just doing jab, cross, power, okay? So if you need to just get the motion first, that's fine. After 5 or 10 of those, start giving power hits, okay? Here we go. We're gonna start in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, go. Get that rotation on the back foot. If you're at your bag, if you want to make sure you take a step and you step into it and come back to get the power, that's fine. Your shadow boxing, get the power into the screen, okay? Get that full extension. Okay, rest. You got 15 seconds, and then we're gonna go into high knees, okay? So take a break for a few seconds here. Okay, here we go. High knees. My timer's not coordinating. Now, as you feel you've got the rhythm, if you want to pick it up, jog into those high knees, that's fine, but make sure you get them powered up. Good work. Okay, rest on that one. I started you guys a little bit early. Okay, now 15-second break. You're gonna go into jab, jab, cross. So this time is 2 jabs. Jab, jab, cross. Jab, jab, cross. Okay, here we go. Jab, jab, cross. Say the punches out at home if it helps you. Jab, jab, cross. hitting my bag as hard as I can because I don't have gloves on. So if you're hitting a bag at home without gloves on, be cautious. Okay, rest. Next, you're just gonna jog in place after the break. Okay, jogging in place, arms pumping. If you don't feel comfortable with actual jog, just march the feet in place, not as high, just a quicker march. Get the arms pumping. Okay, rest. Next, you're doing fast jab crosses. So instead of power, we're going quick for the jab cross, okay? Remember, keep those hands up. Okay, here we go, quick jab cross. If you have a bag at home, you can move around the bag as you go. Or if you're shadow boxing, you can move. Up to you guys. Do what's safe in your environment. Okay, rest. Good job. Okay, we're gonna go into squats next. Regular squat. Remember, if it's too much on your knees, just a little, make sure you're pushing your bottom back and up. If you need a chair behind you, that's fine. Go ahead and go. Nice job, guys. Squeeze your glutes and your quads at the top when you come to stand. Okay, rest. All right, next we're going to a jab hook, okay? So jab, hook, okay? If you want, you can alternate this, jab, hook, right, jab, hook, left. So you're making two punches. Go ahead and go. Jab, hook, jab, hook, jab, hook, jab, hook. Mix up where those hooks go, head, low, body, okay, mix it up. Okay, rest. Now we're gonna go to the Frankensteins like we do a warm-up. So alternating knee taps or alternating straight legs, okay? If you need a chair, you can hold on, do a few on one side and then switch. Go. You can also do them seated. If you're sitting in the chair, yep, just like that, Clark. Good job. You guys feel like I'm kicking you in the face with my shoe coming up? Okay, rest. Okay, now you're gonna go to jab, jab, hook. Jab, jab, hook. Jab, jab, hook. Okay, 2 jabs and a hook. Go, jab, jab, hook. Jab, jab, hook. You're shadow boxing and you're warmed up. Get power into it. Get the rotation. Get the swivel. Okay, rest. Okay, now we're going to the tap backs with T-arms like warm up. So we're tapping back. If you're warmed up and comfortable with it, you can take it more to a lunge. Up to you. Now, if that's too much, hands on the chair. You can alternate arm back, okay? When you get that tap back, try to shift your weight back, shift it forward. Try not to shift and then have to shuffle to bring it back. Only step as far back as you can bring it forward in one step. That means it's only to here. That's fine. We want to create the right pattern. Okay, rest. Now we're going to fast hooks. So they'll just be here. If you're on the bag, they're here. You guys are doing good. Again, you can do them seated if you need to. Go. Those hooks, get the hands turned. You're coming from the side. Get rotation through the hips. Helps if you keep that core tight. So that bracing motion as if you were going to cough. That'll help protect the back as you do this. Okay, rest. Okay, now we're going to butt kicks. So remember, you can make them quick, you can make them steady, you can make them wide. Always throw a chair in there for hand support if you need it. If no chair and going wide, try to get that big arm motion with it. Go ahead and go. Did it again. I wore my long sleeve shirt and now I'm going to get too hot. Okay, rest. All right, we're going jab, jab, uppercut. Okay, jab, jab, upper. That's our next round here. You guys are doing great. Okay, jab, jab, upper. Jab, jab, upper. Jab, jab, upper. Remember, if you're coming in with that uppercut, glove is turned up. Okay. That left foot in front, staying see my feet. You see the lefts in front, rights in back. So I can weight shift myself on those punches. Okay, we're gonna go to toe taps, okay? So we're doing our, you can make them quick or you can make them slow. Hold on to the chair if you need to, okay? Okay, so kind of like our twinkle toes on the tire here, or slow it down. Try to get the toe to tap and bring it back. Again, chair for support if you need it. Okay, good. Now we're going to a jab, one uppercut. If you guys didn't figure it out, I bypassed one on accident. Jab, one upper. If you want, do a jab, upper right, jab, upper left. Go ahead and go. Gotta remember, during that uppercut here, palm is up. So jab, right uppercut, jab, left uppercut. Get the switching back and forth. Good. Now we're going into sumo squats. Okay, so those legs are wide, knees are tracking out, and we're coming back up. Squeeze the quads, squeeze the glutes at the top. Okay, here and up. Again, if going deep is too hard, just give a little bend and back up and give that hard squeeze, and you're still getting a nice workout through those legs. Okay, rest. Now we are going to fast uppercuts. Okay, just uppercuts. Palms are up, and we're going quick. Okay. All right, go. You got those quick uppercuts. Again, keep that core tight. It's going to help with that rotation. You're thinking speed. You can have that staggered stance, a little more wide base if you want to get a little more rotation, a little better balance as opposed to a narrow base, okay? Okay, rest. Okay, let that take a break. Then we're gonna go to all out boxing next, okay? Whatever you want. Jab cross, throw knees in there, throw some kicks in there. Okay, go, whatever you want, free boxing. You have a bag, you can hold it, bring your knee to it. If you don't have the bag, act like you're pulling it to you. You can throw elbows. The height of the punches get chin uppercuts, belly uppercuts, head hooks, body hooks. If the kick's high or too hard, just give a kick out towards the floor. Get them in the ankle. Chin. Okay, rest. You got 15 seconds. And then we're going to seal jack to end it off here, okay? So remember, seal jacks, we're opening and closing here instead of overhead. All right, guys, here we go. You have gloves on, tap them in the middle. No gloves on, give me a clap in the middle. Dominant effort on the hands. Make those arms big. If you're wanting, you can do them here. Okay, so 2 options, or seated, just step out, open the hands. All right, guys, good work. Okay, gloves off, grab a drink. Good work. And grab your chair, and if you want, if you have a band easy, you can grab it out. You don't have to. We can still make it hard without it. And then, like I said, cans. If you don't have cans, you don't have hand weights, don't worry about it. We can make that adjustment as well. Okay, this one's gonna go down to 30 seconds of work, and then we're gonna go to 15 seconds of rest. Everybody will be seated. Let me put my mat out. I think that helps a little bit with you guys seeing my legs off the block floor. Okay. All right. Does everybody look ready here? Kind of taking a look. Okay, while we're working, guys, be thinking about, I'm not sure, Erin might have sent the email out. I might have missed it. Any ideas that you want us to start showing in classes, or things you would like to go over in classes? And that can help give us an idea of any specifics that you would like to go over, especially during this time of being at home. That would be helpful for you guys, okay? So very first thing, and I'll show some of these from the front and the side, we're gonna do a crunch kick, double leg or single leg, okay? So we're gonna have hands on the chair, okay? Everybody's seated, okay? Now, if we do a double, I'm gonna bring here and out, okay? If I'm gonna do single, I'm not leaning on the chair. If it's too much for your back, you can do that. If it's okay on your back, you're not gonna use the back support here, kick, here, down, here, kick, here, down. If you can do both, you can do that, okay? Tight core, like that coughing core. That can be our Corona core, maybe is what we can call it, okay? So 30 seconds on, then we're gonna go 15-second break, okay? So we'll get our countdown going here. Okay, go ahead and go. And again, if you can't do double, get that one, then the other, but get the full, I feel like you guys might be able to just see me better sideways. Kick it straight out. Okay, you should be feeling this not only in the very top of the hip, but also pretty much throughout your whole core. or maybe a little bit into the back also. Okay, rest. We're gonna do another round of that. You got 15 seconds, few deep breaths. You're gonna go right back into that. This whole area should be tight and controlled. Okay, so not a whole lot of big movement. You may have a little bit of a crunching movement, but you're not gonna have like a momentum like that. Very slow, controlled movement. When I crunch up, I'm feeling it right here and right through here. Okay, rest. Okay, next movement, we're going knee to elbow alternating, okay? So I'm gonna show you two options here. Actually, we'll do two options. First round, we're gonna go straight to the side, okay? So big knees, we're gonna have here, 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 okay? Second round, when we do it, we're gonna bring them closer in and we're gonna go across the front. So we're gonna work both parts of our obliques here, go in both directions, okay? So a few deep breaths here. We're gonna start with the wide knee one. Make sure you're not too close to the edge that the chair wants to tip. Elbows, hands can be here or just here. Okay, you're gonna crunch, crunch. Side to side. You should feel it right in this side. Don't lean back on the chair. You should be up pretty straight. You could make this harder by doing a straight leg, but that's pretty hard and you might start to get your back out of alignment. So bent knee is okay as well. Okay, rest. Now we're going knees close and we're gonna come across, okay? Again, I'm meeting my knee to my elbow. I'm not coming here. I'm meeting, and I should feel that cross movement. Go. So when I come here, I'm feeling it right through here and right over here. This is more of an angled side, feeling deep in your core. Breathe out as you crunch, in as you come up. Okay, good, rest. Okay, now we're going leg raises, okay? Single or double. So we're hitting that core pretty hard here. So we can lift, okay? Come to the edge, make sure you're not too far to the edge that it tilts here. So again, I'm not leaning on the back. Now, if you have to, if it's too much pressure on the back, go ahead and get support and lift here. If it's not too much, get a little bit of a recline and lift, or one leg at a time, okay? Giving you guys a little bit more rest time in between to make sure we get it explained good. Okay, good. You could even do like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. You could mix it up a little bit if you want. Again, breathe out on the lift. Inhale down. This should be felt right through that lower abdomen. Okay, rest. You got 15 seconds. We're going to do it again. Make sure you're not hiking your shoulders, because one thing when this starts to get hard, we start holding here. Don't do that. Let the shoulders and neck relax. Make the legs and the core do the work. If double leg is too hard straight, you can bend the knees just a little bit. Okay. Kind of like a micro bend. And you can still alternate there if you need to. hands down, one of my weakest areas. Okay, rest. All right. Now we're going into a cycle crunch. Okay. So we're gonna pedal our bikes from the chair. Okay. Nova wants to join. So again, if you need more back support, get all the way to the back of your chair, good posture, and you're gonna pedal. Okay. If your back is okay with it and you can recline just a little bit, it's okay to use the chair back on this one to give you a little support, get that angle, and pedal more out in front of you as opposed to right here. Try to kick those legs out, okay? All right, get our timer ready. Again, always listen to your body, listen to your back. If both feet pedaling is not okay, do one, the other, tap the other one to the ground. Go. Good job. Too bad. Joe, this is probably like your bike. Still feel like we all need to get bikes that match Joe and go on a ride together. We could get our little flags that go at the top of the thing. We could all have like a nickname on the flag. Okay, rest. We're gonna do that again. If you're getting cramping or too tight in your hips, let it stretch out, let it roll a little bit. Don't kick out as far. If your hips are getting tight, bring the pedaling in closer to the ground, okay? Or do the tap, pedal, 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 pedal. We can always find a way to modify it. Okay, rest. Very good. Okay, let the legs shake out, let the core shake out. Okay, what we're gonna go into next is hips, okay? If you have one of our handy dandy bands that just loops around your legs like we use in the gym, you can use that. If you have the ones like this, you can use and loop it around like that. If you have neither, what you're going to do is you're going to put your hands on the side of your legs. You're going to resist it. So you're actually going to get an upper body and a lower body work. So I'm pushing into my hands, pushing my hands in as my knees push out, and then I'm going to come back in, pushing out, and then back in, okay? Your other option is lift, in, okay? If we go out and in like this. So multiple options, I'll show all of them while we're doing it, okay? Okay, push into the hands, relax. Hands, relax. Relax. Okay, if you have your band, you're just pushing out and in. Do not let the feet open up, keeping the soles of the feet on the floor, or we're out and in, or just stepping and bringing it back. Okay, relax. When you step out, if you squeeze your glute, you're going to get a good hip contraction there as well and bring it back in, okay? So you have two options. We're doing that again, whichever form you want to go with. So I'm stepping out and coming in, and I'm squeezing my glute muscles as I go out, and I'm getting a pretty good muscle contraction with work there when I do that. I can feel it right in my sit muscles, and I can feel it right in the side of my hip when I go out. Okay, good, relax. Okay, so next, if you have your band, okay, we're gonna put it around our feet and push down. So we're pushing on the pedal, okay, and then pulling back up. If you don't have a band, we're gonna push up, squeeze, come down, pull the toes up, okay? Now, if you want, go ahead and stand. If you don't have either, and you want a little more work, you can push up, 1, 2, down, pull up, 1, 2, okay? So several options there. We'll go in just a second. When we do this though, don't go quick. Make sure you push up, you get a hold and a squeeze, and then you pull the toes up. I don't want there to be a lot of momentum behind the movement because I want you to make these muscles work for it. This is actually, oddly, and it might seem kind of odd, one of the best muscle groups for you guys to work on and strengthen. These, the front and back muscle, I probably too much rest. Your first line of defense when you get thrown off balance. Those two muscles contract opposite and relax opposite of each other to gain your balance. You're going to do that again. So up on the toes, back on the heels. So the more we work these muscles, getting them firing and relaxing and opposite of each other, the better we're going to improve our balance and that quicker response. So as kind of silly or maybe not hard as this movement feels, it's very beneficial. Okay, rest. All right, we are going to go to swimmers. Okay, so we're going to flutter kick. Okay, so you're going to get your balance. You can come to the edge of the chair a little bit, flutter. Okay, now let's do narrow for the first, and then let's do wide. Okay, you're going to work your hips and your thighs in a little different position, as well as getting a core workout here. Okay, so from the side, what that looks like is I'm here, I'm fluttering, and then the wide, I'm just going to space them a little wider. Go. We'll have our narrow flutters. Again, if that's too hard, tap the heel or bend the knees a little bit and just kick up and down. You can point the toes. You can flex, point, dorsiflex, plantar flex. Okay, rest. And then we're going to go, we'll kind of get it at an angle. You can see it, that wider movement. You're going to get a little more inner thigh work on that one. Okay, here we go. Wide flutter. Try to pull the toes up towards you. Again, bend the knees a little bit if you need to. Tap down and alternate if you need to. Okay, you'll also feel that one in the core, low, inner hips, and thighs. Okay, rest. You probably got a pretty good quad work there too. Now, grab your weights. Okay, let me get the green ones. You guys can see those easier. Okay, we're going into bicep curls. So we're going to curl up and down with these, okay? Make sure everybody's got them. You can alternate or go together. I just want you to make sure you get the full range of motion. Okay, go. So all the way down, all the way up. Don't stop here. Come all the way down. rest. We'll do that one again. If you want to mix it up this next time and alternate, we can do that. Okay, here we go. Okay. Remember that full range of motion, working that muscle through its ultimate range. We don't want to work it through a shortened range. Okay, rest. Next, you're going to still use your weights. We're going into a chest press and back. And I am going lighter because of my lovely arm. Okay, here we go. So straight out and back. It's almost like you're bench pressing, but sitting up. Okay, so working on that chest press. When you come back, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Okay, let the shoulders relax. Got one more round of those. Guys are on the home stretch, you're doing good. If you don't have weights, I want the palms big. I want you to push out, open them big, squeeze big, push out big, squeeze big. Okay. Okay, press, let the shoulders relax. Okay, last move. We're going into overhead press. Okay, so again, we want that full range of motion. Okay, if you have any reason why you can't get way overhead, then you just get the range that you can get. If you need to bring the arms forward a little bit instead of here to get that full range, that is fine also. Make sure you don't have a weight that's too heavy that you can't get the full overhead, okay? And again, if you're not using weights, I want you to power push, big palms, and then back down. Power push, back down, okay? Here we go. 2 sets of these, and then we move to stretching. All right, here we go. Okay, press overhead, down. Try to get the full motion out of your arms here. Even if you have weights, you can do that power push and then a slow lower. Power push, slow lower. Okay, rest. All right, one more, guys. Same thing. And like I was showing, if you can't get straight up and down here, and you can get straight if you go forward, that's okay. You can take it a little forward if you need to. Okay, last round. Full motion. Try to get that. There you go. Guys, that's good. I'm seeing some good overhead arms here. All right, good work, guys. Okay, grab a drink. Come back to your chair if you want to stretch seated, or if you want to go down to the ground to stretch, that is fine also. I'm going to go down to the ground, and then between Jada and Aaron, if they want to show seated options, if you guys need it, we'll kind of see what everybody does here. Adjust my camera a little bit. Go. Okay. It's looking like everybody's going down here. Okay, so Jada, do you want to show seated? Okay, so I'm gonna unmute Jada. And, oh, let me go back. Okay, Jada, you're unmuted. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna go down to the ground. For anybody else that's down. Okay, let's bring our right knee into our chest.
Okay, if you're seated, pull that right knee up towards your chest.
Go ahead and bend and circle the ankle, pump it up and down. Okay, kick it out straight.
Okay, if you're seated, you're gonna straighten your leg to the floor and you're gonna just kind of gently lean over it, keeping your back straight.
Okay, let's take it across the body now if you're laying down, or you can do the foot over the bent knee.
Okay, if you're seated, you're gonna bring your ankle up into your other leg like the figure 4. Kind of lean up over that leg.
Okay, let's switch legs. So bring the left knee into the chest. Remember, you can keep the other leg straight or bent up. If you can get it straight, that's good because you're going to get an opposite stretch over here.
Okay, pull that left knee into your chest.
And get the ankle moving with this again, up and down in circles. Okay, let's kick up.
Okay, if you're seated, straighten that leg. Gently lean over it, keeping your back straight.
Okay, let's go across the body if you're laying down, or you can do the knee over the other, or the ankle over the bent knee.
Okay, put your left ankle up onto your right knee. That figure 4. If you can't get it all the way up, straighten your right leg a little bit. You'll still get a stretch.
Okay, good. Back to center. Okay, let's give a full body stretch. So reaching overhead, getting your legs as long as you can. Really try to let those shoulders and arms fall to the floor. If it's too much reaching overhead, bend them a little bit and see if you can let them drop to the floor.
Okay, if you're seated, you're going to straighten both legs and then reach your arms up to the ceiling.
Okay, good. Back down. Okay, if you are laying down, let's go over onto hands and knees. And we're gonna go into the cat and cow. Okay, and then Jada can show you standing with her hands on the chair. Or you can do it seated in the chair and just round and arch.
If you want to stand and put your hands on the seat of the chair, you can round and then squeeze. If you're wanting to stay seated, you can round, kind of pull your arms out Open those shoulder blades up and then squeeze your shoulder blades back.
Okay, very good. If you're down on the floor, go ahead and kick your leg back and lean into that foot for a stretch back of the ankle.
Okay, if you're gonna stand, you're gonna go behind your chair. Put your hands on it, kick your leg back, and lean over it. Or over your right leg that's forward.
Okay, switch. All right, very good. Okay, everybody come up, grab a drink, and we will go hands in. And I'm kind of sad today. I didn't get a chant. I know I'm slacking. Okay, let me see. We'll get to gallery, get everybody unmuted here. Okay, good work, everybody. All right, everybody, hands in, and we'll do, oh my gosh, Roger. Ah, yes, good job. Okay, I thought you were just giving yourself a headband. He was doing his neck exercises. Okay, hands in on 3, rock steady. 1, 2, 3, rock steady. Good job.